So I'm gonna start things off by saying thank you to Sten Erickson. Forgive me if that is incorrect on the way you pronounce it. But thank you for suggesting this mod showcase. If you guys want to suggest mods yourself, then do so in the comments. It's free, obviously. You just have to think of an idea and then place it down in the comments. Super easy. But if you do so, it'll give me more ideas on what to upload, and on top of that, you will be given a shout out on your suggestion, and I'll be able to showcase it. So any mods whatsoever, be able to showcase it. Today's is the Enderite mod, which is very, very interesting, I have to say. What you're looking at right here is, yes, I am wearing armor while using an elytra, okay? This is never been said before, never been done before, but I'm using a chest plate and an elytra at the same time. Hope you enjoy it, and yeah. When it comes to finding this ore, you're gonna have to go in the end, and that's pretty self-explanatory, but you're gonna have to find this brand new block called Indirect ore. And originally, when you look at Netherite, you have to find this block called ancient debris, and as you can see, it looks pretty much the same. It's just kind of greenish to make it a more ender theme, or an end theme, and it looks like the color of, as you can see right here, the portals, or it looks like the Eye of Enders, or the Ender Pearls. Point is, it's ender themed, and it looks a lot like the ancient debris. And it's actually so powerful that you can't even break it with a netherite pickaxe. That's right. You can't, even, no matter how many enchantments you add to this the netherite pickaxe that you may have, you're not going to be able to even break this thing, which is pretty insane because the netherite pickaxe is now the brand new, most overpowering pickaxe in the game. And the thing is, you can't even break this with netherite pickaxe. So how do you even break this thing? You actually are going to be using a TNT block, and that's very interesting because the ancient debris, you can't break that with TNT, but you will be able to break Enderite ore with TNT, which is quite interesting. And when you blow this up, it will actually transform into cracked netherite ore, which you will not be able to blow up again, but this is where you will be able to use your netherite pickaxe. You cannot use a diamond pickaxe or below. It has to be a netherite pickaxe, otherwise it will just break and you won't collect the netherite scrap from it, or the netherite ore from it. This is a complete enderite block, which you will be able to craft with your enderite bars later once you take the enderite scraps and form them into bars. Now we're going to dive right in and be able to see this for ourselves in a more natural setting. It's going to be basically the same. The end is going to basically be the same, and of course we're going to have the dragon flying around, but say you made a bridge and just defeated the ender dragon so that he's out of your way. Netherite, or enderite ore, it's kind of confusing because netherite, enderite, it's a little confusing, but enderite ore can only be found at heights 12 through 48. So to find the ore, you have to be at a Y48 all the way down to Y12. Anything below 12, and you won't be able to do it. Anything above 48, you won't be able to find it. But if you are at a decent level, which we are at 28, and here we have the brand new enderite ore. So when we first show up, like I said, you cannot break it with your pickaxe. It'll just not even break. Basically like bedrock. But when you take your TNT, light it up. Let's step back so we don't get hurt. Now it has transformed into this brand new block called cracked enderite ore. Now this will allow you to actually break it now with your netherite pickaxe. And like I said, you cannot use any other pickaxe. Make sure you use a netherite pickaxe. And here you'll be able to get this cracked Enderite ore. With the correct Enderite ore, we will now be able to go back and smelt it. I'm going to fast forward here quick and take us right back to the beginning. So we are back at the beginning, and when you get this correct Enderite ore, you're going to want to put this in your furnace. Blast furnace would be faster, but you're going to want to put this in your furnace, and then once you smelt it down, you'll actually get this brand new stuff called Enderite scrap. Now with this Enderite scrap, you will actually be able to craft the Enderite bar. Forgive me if I keep on saying Enderite or Netherite instead of Enderite, because it is very confusing. You're gonna want to use diamonds this time instead of gold. With Netherite, you're gonna use gold. In this case, you're gonna use diamonds. This will form your brand new Enderite ingot, not Enderite bar. My bad. But with this brand new Enderite bar, you will be able to or ingot. You will actually be able to now create a brand new armor. With the Enderite ingots, you will now be able to go out of your crafting table. Make sure you have your Netherite armor that you probably were grinding to collect and make. Once you have made a Netherite armor, you will actually now be able to take the Enderite ingot, just like when it came to the diamond into the Netherite. It's going to be the same thing with Netherite into Enderite. So now you'll be able to get a nice clean upgrade. And as you can see right here, it's 3 armor, 3 armor toughness, 1 knockback resistance. And this is 4 armor, 4 armor toughness. So it is slightly more powerful than the original. We're going to look over here into the ultra goods. I'm not even kidding, guys. This is some insane ultra goods. Right here we have our Netherite armor, and I don't know why I put 2 leggings there, but the point is, we got some Enderite, Netherite. Oh my goodness, it's so confusing. Enderite armor. My apologies. Enderite armor, and we can put all these on, and you look pretty overpowering, I gotta say. Look at that. It's pretty cool. When we take this armor, we have way better defense, and which is a bonus already. But on top of that, something that many people probably have wanted is to be able to use elytras with your chestplate. Well, you can actually do that now. All you have to do is take your chestplate off and combine it with your elytra, and boom, you got it. It doesn't matter where it is on the thing. In fact, it can even be just in your inventory. We can now have defense, and at the same time, check this out. At the same time, we can fly. I don't know why I put that in offhand. Look at that. Plus, they change color. That's kind of cool. Look at that. Oh, whoops. Alright, there you go. Look at that. That's legendary. The fact that we can actually fly now with this Enderite armor. You can wear armor while using elytras. That's pretty epic. Now you can only use you can only use the this whole type of way to use your elytra. The only way to actually combine it with a chestplate is only with the Enderite. So you can't use it on Nether. In this mod, you can't use it with diamond, nothing else. It has to be with the Enderite chestplate. Now, something that you probably are wondering is, yeah, the weapons and tools. So we have the brand new Enderite pickaxe, which does 7 damage, which is insane. This brand new Enderite sword, which does 9 damage. Crazy. 11 damage for an Enderite axe. So all of these are 1 extra damage more than before. Enderite shovel is 7.5. I don't know if it was 6.5 before. Except for the Enderite hoe. Yeah, nobody really cares about it. So, also we have the Enderite bow and Enderite crossbow, which I don't really know what they are for exactly. I don't think they really have a purpose necessarily, other than that they look cool. So, I can't really say any good information about that. But if you take your Enderite ingot and have a shield, if you have a shield, you can actually make an Enderite shield, which is really cool because we don't have any other shields in the game so far. Right now, we only have a normal shield, and it really has no extra purpose. Well, with this purpose here, we will actually be able to take the Enderite shield and combine it with Ender Pearls. Ready? This is gonna blow your mind. Boom! Woo! It's not just bars anymore. You can use this Ender Pearl in this mod. And what does this do exactly? Well, take a look at this. It says right here, charge. Upgrade in smithing table with Ender Pearls to load teleportation uses the teleport attacker with sneaking and block. So all you have to do is sneak, and then you press the block button, and then you'll be able to teleport. Well, let's see this in action. As you can see right here, it also says charge 16. Let me show you what that means exactly. Right here, as you can see, all the Ender Pearls are gone. All of them. That's because they are all now put onto this Enderite shield. And that's why it says charge 16. Well, if I crouch or sneak and then I block, what? So I don't think this necessarily works. The Netherite sword works. Because this has the exact same thing, upgrade into smithing table. Well, maybe it's because I'm in creative. So let me try that. Okay, I'm in survival. Let me try it. It doesn't work. I don't know what to say other than it doesn't work. Let me take this off and see if this works on its own. Okay, so it doesn't work on its own. But if we do have this in both hands, I think. No, that's weird. So the shield doesn't work, which is very unfortunate. But I know for a fact the sword does. Just give me a second to get me some Ender Pearls. Okay, so Enderite sword with 16 Ender Pearls makes 16 charges, which you could probably stack this and continue going. But we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna see how good this is. So it says 6 charges, meaning I wonder if that's. Does it go away after a while? Oh yeah, look at that. Charge 12, so after a while, you will run out, and you'll have to replenish it with more Ender Pearls. So, that's all we have for today when it comes to the Enderite mod, which is a really cool mod, I think. It's definitely an interesting mod. I really like the Enderite and Elytra chestplate. That's such a cool ad. I really think they should do that, where you can add your chest plate with the Elytra, maybe in here, or maybe not in crafting, but maybe in the smithing table, just to give the smithing table some more stuff to do, because you can't really do much with it. Just because I personally don't like the idea of all the upgrades, I'm just gonna say a 7 out of 10, because it's still pretty cool. At the same time, it's still pretty cool. It's a little bit of a bummer, the fact that the shield doesn't work. I don't know why it doesn't work. It's kind of weird. So, yeah, that's about it.
Sam.exe